light crowd. Good to come in here after a win. It's a good football team over there that's well coached. They got a lot of good players, and really give our guys a lot of credit for hanging in there and just grinding it out. It was kind of that kind of game, the whole entire 4 quarters nothing was easy. And I thought that, our punter punted really well tonight and changed field position some that kind of eventually made a difference. Obviously, the 3 takeaways on defense. We were hoping we would get a couple, and they come in waves. So those always make life a little easier. So plenty to work off of, but very proud of our group and happy to be 2-3.
Josh, I want to take you to the goal line stand after the long pass and the penalty. I think they're at the 3-yard line.
Yep.
Kind of the key to the game right there, that you guys held them to the field goal.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yeah, and talk to Marcus. It's the right penalty. That's a really smart play in a critical time in the game. And, if it's the first quarter in the middle of the field, you don't want a horse collar, but if you're saving a touchdown on a long play like that, you at least give yourself a chance to play a few more downs, which he did. And then the defense really rose up and played well. I thought they played well all night for the most part.
That and then the interception by Amik to end the game.
Yeah. Amik just finds the ball finds Amik, or Amik finds the ball, one or the other. But he's such a tough, scrappy guy. He plays multiple positions for us every single week. Ready to go at star inside, corner outside, plays on all the kicking units, plays gunner. He's in the right situation. He's in the right position at the right time. And then he makes a great play, and ends the game for us. So just really, really happy for Amik.
It's a broken record talking about Max Crosby and the effort he gives. What did you see from Max today as far as leading the team?
Consistency, Max does it every day with his effort, his work, how much he cares about every little detail relative to, the football team, his teammates, his body, practice, and then he gives it everything he has every single time he's out there. So, and never comes off the field, as you know. So, tremendous leadership I thought we had tremendous leadership from our captains all week long. JJ was tremendous. Epps was great. Spillane with, 2 big plays today in interceptions. And then Max just creating problems, tackles for loss, sacks, pressures, all game. So not only did they do it with their work during the week, but I thought they did it, on the field tonight, which was really important.
Josh, your defense is resilient. They just continue to scrap all year. Would you talk about that blue-collar mentality of that side of the ball, please?
Yeah, and, I think I've said it, we've been playing better and better as the season has worn on, and sometimes, that happens, where one side of the ball is kind of playing well enough to win, and the other side's got to kind of catch up. And I think that's kind of where we've been. But our defense, at every level, we got guys that are playing their butt off, great effort, incredible fight, good communication. We gave up the one big play, which we try not to, but I thought they tackled and ran to the ball well. That guy's he's a load to tackle, and so we knew we needed to get bodies to him and try to stop him from, just pushing the pile for 6 or 7 yards. So I thought they stood up and fought all night long. Really proud of our defense. They're making progress every week, and they don't get, it's a low scoring game, and sometimes you might get frustrated or what have you. They don't. They just go out and play, and I think that's a mark of a team that's got great leadership on defense.
Josh, did you sense Josh Jacobs was ready to break out and play like Josh Jacobs?
He's ready to play.
Did you see it coming?
I don't even know what the statistics are, but I don't think we rushed, for 200 yards tonight. But I thought JJ's ready every day, and he's got a great attitude and mindset. Whether it's catching the ball out of the backfield, which he made a couple other big catches today, and running hard every quarter of the game, trying to run the clock out there at the end, just making hard yards, blitz pickup. He's I've said this since I've met the kid, love the player, love the kid, and he does everything he can to help us win every single time out.
We've talked a lot over the last few weeks about complementary football. Are we edging closer to that with what you saw tonight?
Yeah, we're getting closer. It's an imperfect game, so we didn't, wish we would have, maybe capitalized on a couple of things that we had opportunities to capitalize on. But give them credit. That's a good team. They've been in a lot of close games too. So, this is the way they play. It's the way we're playing right now. But I thought there was some definite big stretches for us of complementary football. I mentioned AJ earlier. I mean, punting, we pinned him inside the 17-yard line, I think 4 or 5 times today, which is, that's good complementary football. Puts the defense on a long field, and the defense did a good job there, and then created 3 turnovers, which always is helpful. So, in the offense, again, we had some really critical drives, critical plays that helped us win the game. So I thought all 3 phases contributed. Going to keep working. Try to find the that perfect game, which is hard to do.
Late in the first half, you stopped them on 3rd down. Did you think about taking a timeout?
I did, Vic. I thought, we still were able to, we're going to have a minute or so and then be able to use the 2 timeouts. There's a lot of things going through your head there. If you get it back with, too much time and then, you kind of leave time on the clock if you don't do it, exactly what you want to do. But I thought that our guys handled that situation the right way. We used both 2 timeouts after big chunk plays and at least gave ourselves an opportunity to score there and then get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter. So I did consider it, but I thought, having the 2 timeouts was also going to be valuable for us. And if for some reason we didn't do what we wanted to do, we would give them a lot less time if the ball ended up changing hands.
Josh, football's a game of emotion, and when a team's struggling to get on track, how big can a win be just for a change of mental attitudes? I'm not saying your guys had a bad attitude, but just change a locker room.
I don't think it changes anything in our locker room. I think you want them to be rewarded for the work that they're putting in, and that's daily, so I see it every day. They see it every day. Our coaching staff does the same thing. So I'm happy for our guys, happy for our team, our organization. And, we've been working hard, and sometimes you don't get the results you want right away. But it's a long season, and we have a lot of games left. And the fight of our team, I mean, you've seen it in every game. It hasn't been perfect, and we've fallen behind some and had to scrap and claw. But we keep pressing on, and playing hard. And I think that's the most important ingredient I take away here is the way that we play and compete. And when you do that, you're going to give yourself a chance. And then when you start to make progress and do some things better that you're not necessarily doing well, at the moment, then all of a sudden the product becomes a lot more palatable. Good to go? Okay, thank you.